All right. Who here knows this guy? Rob Wolfe from New South Wales presents Let's Get Out of Lockdown. That's right. You know, on MCJ Report, I love to shine a light on homegrown talent. I think it is excellent to see our very own musicians creating music as a form of dissent, as a form of opposition and strong disagreement to the measures of which the government are taking. Measures that, well, you know what they are, right? It's a pretty bad time. And in these bad times throughout history, people have looked to musicians to create music in opposition of the government. But we look at the mainstream artists in Australia. Where are they? Where are they? They're more likely than not doing the bidding for the pharmaceutical corporations and the bidding for these governments that are acting in a tyrannical manner. But not Rob Wolfe. That's right. Rob reached out to me the other day. I took a look at his music. I absolutely love it. So without further ado, I'm going to play for you the film clip by Rob. He's a songwriter, singer, and guitarist. Enjoy. And then afterwards, you'll hear from Rob himself.
I'm asking people to observe that curfew from 9 p.m. tonight.
There will be opportunities for greater freedom moving forward.
Well, sometimes I feel like there's no way out when I'm trapped like a prisoner in my own house. They won't let me go nowhere. They want me to stay home. They want me to be scared. But I've got love, and I'll fight for freedom, 'cause those two things are burning up inside me. So let's get out of this place we're in. The walls of tyranny are closing in. Let's get out of this place we're in. We're getting out of this place we're in. Sometimes I feel like they're pushing so hard. When you've given them everything, it's not enough. They still won't let us go nowhere. They want us to stay home. They want us to be scared. But we've got love, and we'll fight for freedom, 'cause those two things are burning up inside us. So let's get out of this place we're in. The walls of tyranny are closing in. We're getting out of this place we're in. Let's get out of this place we're in. Let's get out. Let's get out. I take each day as it comes, but I live with speculation. Something good is gonna happen, and I'll be sure that I am waiting to collect the prize at the end of the line. 'Cause none of us are gonna give up this fight. No way. Tyranny are closing in. Let's get out of this place we're in. We're getting out of this place. Let's get out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Rob Wolfe. Rob, awesome job, my friend. You are a truly talented artist. Very much proud to display your music on the show. Great homegrown talent right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what I have here is a short interview. It only goes for about 3 minutes, so you can hear from Rob himself and the inspiration behind his music. Check this out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Rob with us. Rob, welcome to MCJ Report. Now, first of all, let's start off by allowing me to ask, what was the inspiration for you in writing and performing the song that we just played for our audience?
Oh, wow. Well, I think we were in about the 12th week of the Sydney lockdown, and it was just the emotions were just bubbling over. And I hadn't written a song in a while, and I just had to do something. So it just all came out. I wrote it the night before, recorded it the next day, and then made the video the day after that.
I absolutely love it. Now, when we look at some of the mainstream artists in our country, Rob, we see a lot of radio silence. Excuse the pun. We see artists seemingly advocating for the government, not really standing against the government, which is something we've seen from a lot of musical artists throughout history. Do you have any thoughts in regards to why that might be?
Yes, I agree with you. And I was waiting for artists to write songs about this, but or at least speak out. But the only thing I can think of is either they don't want to bite the hand that feeds them, or they just don't want to lose fans. Being an independent small artist, I don't have a lot of fans, so I got nothing to lose.
Well, I tell you what, I think that might be about to change. We've seen other independent artists from different countries around the world rising up with their music, standing against the government. Do you have a message you would like to get out there to the people of Australia or people around the world who are feeling very much under pressure by all of these COVID policies?
I would say don't give up. We are the majority. This has nothing to do with a virus or a vaccine. It's tyranny versus freedom. We can unite, and we can stand against tyranny.
Thank you very much. Now, Rob, I'm a big fan of your music myself. I love your style, your genre. How can people at home follow you and stay up to date with your music and upcoming songs?
At the moment, my YouTube place is the best place, Rob Wolfe Music. I've got an Instagram, Rob Wolfe Music as well. I'm trying to get this song out on Spotify. There's been a delay, but I'm hoping it won't be long before this song is on Spotify.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. That is Rob Wolfe Music on Instagram and also YouTube. The link is in the description of this video. So make sure that you go and support Rob. It's important to support homegrown music, but especially homegrown music that is sticking it to the establishment. So Rob, thank you so much for doing what you do. You are a talented artist, and we're really looking forward to hearing more of your music.
Thank you so much, Morgan. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, a huge thank you to Rob. We really appreciate your talent and your music. Also, an apology. I was, of course, meant to edit out my own blooper. Silly me, rushing to get things done. So I do apologize to Rob and the audience for that one. Just went over my head. I hope that you guys forgive me. A little bit embarrassing, but just got to get on with the show at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen. So, Rob, thank you. And I think I speak on behalf of a lot of people when I say that I would love to see you performing in front of a crowd of thousands or tens of thousands of freedom lovers. And I am quietly confident that will happen. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, this just about takes us to the end of the show. Now, this has become a little bit of a theme on MCJ Report, that's right. Hearing from Berkey, I really enjoy his commentary and insight in relation to this corona mess that has been inflicted upon us. He is Aussie 65 Larrikin on TikTok. I have a clip here. It goes for about a couple of minutes. and I think that you'll enjoy his commentary. I'm going to play it for you now.
I tell you what, I fucking tell you what I fucking love. I tell you what I love, what I fucking hate, right? So you put up a post. Disagreeing with the government, or you might mention the word communism or dictatorship or draconian and etc. And you always get one or two dickheads, in my opinion, dickheads, who say to you, oh, if we were living in a communist country, you wouldn't be able to even post that. You wouldn't even be able to say that. Well, guess what, fuckwits? Newsflash. We're going down that road right this fucking second. Nice and fresh, yes, but at the end of the day, right down the track, we won't be able to say fucking jack shit. It'll be zip it up or you'll be put away. Police are already going to people's houses. Already paying visits to people who post certain things on social fucking media. So there goes your free speech out the fucking window. Police visiting people for what they say on social media? That's fucking laughable. You can't even have an opinion, see? Ulterior to the government. Or the police knock on your door. What? So what's that? What's that to you trolls, you dickheads? What is that? Is that not a form of, control? Is that not a form of control the people? Shut your mouth or you're in trouble. You get a visit from the police. I've never heard anyone incite violence. I've never heard anyone threaten anybody. But this is what they're doing. They've got some clause, they've got a way around it where they come around your house and say you're inciting violence when you haven't done any such fucking thing. And you bullshit about, you like I said, you couldn't say that in a communist country. Well, you fucking can't say it here. Because half the shit people like myself put up gets taken down. Gets taken down because I'm not suiting the narrative. I'm disagreeing with what the government are doing maybe, or etc., or what the police are doing, etc. Because this is not fucking Australia. This is not remotely Australia these days. So don't tell me that, we're not going down the communist route. Oh, you wouldn't be able to say that in China. You couldn't even say anything in China. Well, guess what? Fuckhead. We're going straight down that road very quickly. You people are fucked in the head.
All right, a thank you to Berkey for always telling it as it is. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, just before I forget, I strongly encourage you to follow Rob on YouTube. It's Rob Wolfe Music. The link is in the description of this video. I think it's really important to support homegrown talent. So that's Rob Wolfe Music on YouTube and on all the other socials as well. All right, now that pretty much brings us to the end of the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. So let me just take it back here to the monologue screen. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Now we've replenished the supplies at the MCJ shop. So if you'd like to grab yourself a t-shirt or a hoodie and support the show, you can do so at mcjreport.com/shop. We're going to have probably another pretty big show in store for tomorrow evening. We have the great Professor Ian Brighthope, our very own from Melbourne, Australia. He'll be jumping on board the broadcast to discuss some COVID matters and also to discuss natural immunity. We're also having Andrew back on the show, and there are other segments that will be filled up during the day tomorrow as well. So I'd like to thank everybody who tuned in this evening, everybody on Rumble and on YouTube. I can see you all in the comments. It is great to have you here. I see a lot of familiar names, as I do every night. And MCJ Report will be back tomorrow night, right here, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. And I will play the outro music now and hang out in the chat for a bit. So wherever you are in the world, enjoy your dinner or lunch or breakfast, whatever you're happening. Stay strong. Hold the line.
Mm-hmm.